Hey, good morning. My name is Ruth Grigg from Dyslexia Services, and I'm going to share some tips today to help you and your child with their spelling. So we're going to do some word manipulation, and I will show you what I mean. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Here we go. Oops, wrong one, this one. There we go. So it's a fairly easy process, and I think you and your child would be fine with this. So what you could do is get some letter tiles like this in a row on the bottom. Now you could use magnetic letters, or you could use the square letters that I pick up from Scrabble, or any other kind of letters, but in some sort of order at the bottom here, so that the child can easily find the letters. So we're working on the long E sound. So the long E sound has different spellings. It has just the E, it has a double E, it has an EA and a Y. So we're going to teach the child how to build a word by dragging the letters and putting them together and replacing them with another letter. So here goes. We're going to start very simply with he. So I would say, what sounds do you hear in he? Ha. He. You get the child to say, then you ask them to drag the letter ha and E. So we've got an E there, got an E here. To drag them up to make the word he. You say, well done, you've done it. You've made the word he. Now I want to change the word and make it she. So she would have another letter here. What would it be? So you ask them to hear the sound sh, e. Then you would help them to find, or let them find it. You help them if they need it, but let them find it. So you've made a new word, sh, e. Now we're going to switch this and change this for me. So what does the child need to do? They need to get rid of two letters. So ask them to hear the sounds m, e, m, e. So what they need to do is remove the letters that they don't need, put them back. There we go. And then they find the ma, e, me. Okay, so that's the short, well, I mean, that's the E with just one letter E. We can make this a little bit more challenging for the child. So we're going to try something different. We're going to try the word be, as in, yes, you can do be, as in, I will be there, be, but E. But this time we want to do the insect, be, be. It has two E's, but the same sound. So this E goes down, or they can add another E on the end. And they can put the two E's there, but E. Now suppose you want to change that for another word. Tr-e. What sounds could they hear? T-r-e. So the child would need to manipulate this letter, put it down here, find the first sound, t, e. Now you can do this for words that end in Y, like money. So all these letters would need to go back. So I would put this one back, put this one back, put that one back, and make money. So here we go. What sounds can we hear? Ma, oh, it's a oh, not a strange one, isn't it? Ma, Now they can hear the E sound, so they might be tempted to put any of those E's, but you need to guide them here. E. That's still not quite right, is it? We need the Y on the end. Money, money. Now that can be changed for monkey. So I could move that over. Whoops. Move that over. How do we do monkey? K, k. You can hear a k sound. So you might want to guide him. Is it a curly cur or a kicking cur? So they need to add in the K. Monkey. Now you can play with this and make it penny, happy, or other kinds of words that end in EY. So that's how you do the switch game to help children with their spelling. Now, if you're doing spelling from the school, they usually have some sort of pattern in them. So if you look for the pattern, you get them to build the pattern on the board or on the table, and then they can just change some of the letters. And this will really help them with their skills to hear and to change letters and to just let the concept, phonemic concept, alphabetic concept drop into their minds. And as they do this and practice this with many other words, that's great. Now, what I also do with some dyslexic children, once they've made the word monkey, I get them to touch and say the sound. As they're dragging the letters up, I forgot to tell you this. As they're dragging the letters up, they need to say the sound or k, e. That's one sound there together. So as they drag them up, they're saying the sounds. And then at the end, get them to touch the letters. M, k, e. Then say monkey. Monkey. To reinforce that, you can get them to write it on a whiteboard or on a piece of paper. So it is a process that the children go through. They say the sounds, they touch, they see, they hear, and then afterwards they write. So it's an excellent way of teaching your child how to spell. So I'm just going to stop share for a moment and take you to something else. Okay, now I think I might make a new video for the next part, but I hope you see and understand what this is. It's called Switch It, and I have found doing this with the children I work with I have found this activity Switch an absolute excellent tool for teaching children, and they seem to grasp the concepts of spelling more quickly because they can see the patterns and they can see what letters and sounds they need to change. And I've seen an increase in children's skills and abilities by using this. So I thought I'd share this with you, and I hope you feel able to try this at home. And if you persist with this, you'll see some good results. Okay, thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed this video, please would you comment or like my page, or you can send me a message if you want to. I appreciate you listening. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.